This is a top 15 matchup featuring ACC versus SEC. Two conferences geographically linked, and typically the ACC arrives with a chip on its shoulder and a point to prove when they face the SEC. Welcome, folks, to the home of the Louisville Cardinals, L&N Stadium in Louisville, Kentucky. As we'll see, the Georgia Bulldogs taking on the 7th-ranked team in the land, the Louisville Cardinals. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Street. Let's get this thing underway. The Bulldogs will kick it away and start us off. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Cardinals offense will be the first up today. They'll be met by a defensive front that has a couple of impact players on it. They get after the quarterback. They slow the run down. Really a nightmare to block.
Well, these guys are what it's all about. You want to build a great defense? Follow this blueprint right here. Big, strong, athletic defensive linemen. They're game wreckers, and they're lucky to have a couple of them up front. Going to be tough on this offense to try to hold up at the line of scrimmage.
And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
And the wideout goes in motion. Takes the handoff. It's Ray. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
Boy, great job by this defense on this second down run. Just stonewalled him at the line of scrimmage. Now they get a chance to really pressure the quarterback here, try to get off the field.
Looking to throw. It's Rayner. That's reeled in. It's Ray. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks. And the Cardinals getting set on 1st and 10. Quick throw complete to the tight end. Brought down, but broken tackle to produce a solid gain there.
Boy, he has such great size. I just love this play call on 1st and 10. The defense is expecting a run. Instead, you go play action, and you throw it to the big man for some positive yards on 1st and 10.
The Cardinals pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
This is becoming a productive drive, a first down at the 47. And they'll go right back to him on 1st down.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
And the Sauk were able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Quarterback in the shotgun here on 3rd down. Looking for a man deep down the left side. Oh, and it's dropped right off his hands. A chance for a big play, but nerves on the part of that receiver. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And the Cardinals will send the punt team onto the field. And the kick angles out of bounds, so no return possible here. So the Georgia Bulldogs offense comes out for their first possession today. It's a group that's really led by the big fellas up front. An offensive line that can maul you. They really are the personality of this team. Can they impose that today again, Kurt?
Well, some people go out and recruit quarterbacks and receivers, try to win the game out on the perimeter. These guys love to be able to develop offensive linemen, and it's paid off. They can run the football, they get behind those big boys up front, and they dominate people. Cannot wait to see, can this defense load up physically and hold up against this offensive line? What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Tackle made after a big gain.
Boy, great patience and acceleration to be able to pick up this first down by this back from Georgia. You think of Georgia backs, you think about Herschel Walker right away, right? Sonny Michel, Todd Gurley, Nick Chubb, Noshawn Marino. I mean, the list goes on and on of great Georgia backs.
They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33.
Well, right now this defense seems to be sitting back worried about the pass game. They better cheat a safety down, have an extra guy down in the box to help against this run game because they are getting ripped apart up front.
Play action here on first down. Bringing pressure. No connection there. The pass is incomplete.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. Sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
Toss play to the running back going left. Defense stops him, but that's a solid game.
Chris, it's the consistency of this pack is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Breaks into the headed for the end zone. He'll be muscled out of bounds very close to the goal line. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. The Dogs trying to punch it in. It's first and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Well, you don't normally expect a corner to make a tackle like this, but he saves a touchdown. What a play by the young corner.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
And the crowd really making some noise now, trying to help out this defense to get this stop near the goal line. Looks to his left and makes the completion.
Chris, in my opinion, what we just witnessed is one of the toughest things to do in football as a defender, and that's making an open field tackle. A lot of times, those one-on-one matchups against shifty receivers, the receiver wins. This time, let's tip our cap to that defender. Great play.
And the Bulldogs will look to convert here on fourth down. And they're trying to punch it in here. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia.
This is called having confidence in an offensive line and a running back. Fourth down and goal, you pound it in for the touchdown.
Automatic on the PAT. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football out to the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Dropping back, it's Rayner. Quarterback delivers quickly, a receiver on the screen.
Man, I love these big receivers. This time he's able to use his big frame to almost box out the defender on that slant route. If you've got good timing, and this is hard to stop.
Handoff to the back. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Well, another short gain for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
Third down coming up after that running play. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down just to get everybody on the same page. Offense sets the formation. It's third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Looking for the wide out. What a catch! They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. The Cardinals will line up on 1st and 10. They keep him guessing with a run. Nowhere to run up the middle.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time, and now third down coming up. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up.
Sometimes you find that open receiver who's short of the sticks, and you hope the run after the catch will be able to give you the first down. The defense does a good job of keeping him short of the sticks. Let's see what they do here.
And the Cardinals will line up to punt it away. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. And the punt will go out of bounds, taking the returner out of play. In the first play of the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Toss play to the outside. Tackled way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there. Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. Here we go, first play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Now here's the toss play. Makes the catch, but the defense breaks in the ball, and it's a short gain.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and to keep him short of the first down.
And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop. The offense pinned back. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Dogs bring their punt team onto the field. Gets the kick away from his own end zone. And here's the return now from midfield. Returner tackled right there. That's where they'll start the drive. And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? Dropping back, it's Rayner. A deep shot to the left side. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, it's an incompletion here, but I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
Looking to pass here on second down. This pass is caught. Tackled pretty quickly, but that is a decent gain on the throw.
Boy, the slant route is already a difficult pass to defend in man coverage, but especially against a receiver like that. Man, good luck. Big receiver, they can use their body to shield the defensive back from the ball if it's placed correctly by the quarterback.
Lets it go quickly. Catch made in space. Look out. The defense has got it. They get him down, but the recovery and the return could be a game-changing moment.
Boy, the defense showing their team speed on that play. Flying around that receiver. He made the catch, but he didn't do a good job of securing the football, and the ball comes out.
And to begin the drive here, set up at the 30. And he keeps it. Great move in the open field. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48.
Boy, between this offensive line and this back, it's been a lot of fun to watch this offense tonight. You know, he's now over 100 yards on the game tonight. This is an evening he'll remember for a long time.
On first down, they'll keep their running game churning. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Boy, how about the defensive speed there in team pursuit? They recognize the toss sweep from the middle of the field and show their team speed to be able to eliminate this play.
Now they're running on the toss. Breaks free. That coach keeps the punt team on the sidelines for fourth down. Takes the handoff. It's Brown. He's tackled inside the 35 and picks up a first down.
Confident play there on 4th and 1. Get behind the big fellas up front. Get a good push. You have to like that call in this part of the field. A punt there doesn't net much of a change in field position, so the right call is made and you pick up the first down.
You'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Second down after that previous play. Here's the toss play now, running to the right. Zero running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
This running back's had a big night, kind of night you dream about, but the defense finally steps up and gets to him behind the line of scrimmage.
Seventh play of the drive coming up, but it is third down and long. Quick pass, the catch is made. Finding space at the 20. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving them multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
Catch made on the right side. Tackled at the 8 after the completion. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. To the air, it's Holstein. Pass caught. Can he get in? Tackled after the completion, down at the 1-yard line.
Man, Chris, everything seems to be clicking for this offense. And if they can keep this up through all 4 quarters, it could get really ugly by the 4th.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. The Dogs looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
With the PHC, they take a 14-0 lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Short pass finds the tight end. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. They'll have to hurry now. 2nd down with the clock ticking. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Look out, room to run here. The senior calls his own number. Picks up the 1st down. The Cardinals will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Grab down the middle. It's Golden. And that game moves the ball across midfield. 1st down coming up from the 46. And the defense will spend their 2nd timeout here to make some adjustments. About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. Back to pass. It's Rayner. Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. And the defense comes up with the football.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down this quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there, and they were able to knock it loose.
Off the play fake on 1st down. It's a dart right down the middle. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Defense is coming after him. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down. Incompletion makes it 2nd down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Physical run earns the 1st down. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
Boy, this is great execution here on this screenplay to the running back to pick up big yards in the 1st down. And I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
Looks to the left, and it's complete. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. The offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. They'll give it to the back. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. They crank up the tempo here for this important 3rd down play. Dropping back, it's Rayner. Looking for his big tight end. Wide open downfield. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
And the Cardinals will have 1st and 10 here. Looks right for a quick completion.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle.
And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. He goes down, but they'll have a chance here now just before halftime.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least, a field goal. They got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Brown. He's brought down quickly as short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Second down, we're going to throw it. Grab down the middle. It's Brown. And they get him down in what will be the final play of this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in Louisville for a fun first half than you? And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. For now, let's get back to the guys in the booth to start up this second half.
The Cardinals will kick it off to begin the second half. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. An effective running game is why they were on top. Let's see if the defense can find a way to stop that. He breaks free. Here he goes. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48. Well, they trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there to the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down.
And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play.
Boy, this back is having some kind of game today. He just continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over 150 yards now, and this defense has no real answers in trying to keep him contained.
Looks like Georgia will have the first down.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. And he dumps it off to the tight end. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
The offense goes 5 wide, empty backfield. Scanning the field. It's Holstein. That's caught. It's Odom. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Short throw complete to the tight end. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Man, the defense was all over that play. Just left him almost no room to work after catching the ball.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Makes the catch. It's Brown. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Tackled at the 5-yard line. Now it's 1st and goal right there. The Bulldogs looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs.
What a security blanket for this quarterback. When in doubt, just throw it to the big man and let him go up and make the catch for the touchdown.
And the extra point makes it a 3-touchdown lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Back to pass. It's Rayner. It's a short completion of the tight end.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. 1st down. We're going to throw the football. That's caught. It's Golden.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Makes the catch downfield. They make the tackle, but that play moves it inside the red zone.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying the lead.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Moves out of the pocket. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Hey, if you're not going to account for a quarterback, he's going to be smart enough to take off when the opportunity is there.
3rd down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. To throw, it's Rayner. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. And he's got it. No problem.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Here's the handoff. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Well, setting the edge, a lot of times you'll rely on that offensive tackle to do the job at the line of scrimmage. Sometimes it's a tight end or maybe the H-back. But someone has got to set the edge of the line of scrimmage to give them a spot to go.
If you're not able to do that, you're not able to turn the corner and make a big play.
That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now. Talk about aggressive. The head coach keeping the offense on the field inside their own 30. A running play called on 4th down. He's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop. What's the call here? The drive begins with excellent field position. Dropping back, it's Rayner. Snags the quick throw. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up with a 1st down and goal. 1st and goal for the offense. And here's the handoff. On the defense, wraps him up behind the line of scrimmage to conclude the 3rd quarter of play. Well, Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far. And they got to be feeling pretty good about things as we wrap up the 3rd quarter. Let's review how we got here. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up with a 2nd and goal. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Catch made, looking for the goal line. Brought down, but the catch moves the ball all the way down to the 1.
Well, that completion gets them a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with 3rd down coming up.
The offense still looking for their first touchdown of this game. Line up on 3rd and goal now. QB keeps it himself.
Well, that's the right call here by the offensive coordinator. Keep it simple. Just go right behind your line, but no push at all. The defense completely stops him there at the line of scrimmage.
A field goal here doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 on 4th down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. And it's caught. Touchdown, Cardinals.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
They make the extra point, but trail 21-10. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. And now the handoff. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Now I like the run play here, and offensively at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Back's got it again. Tackle made after just a short gain. Tough situation for the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Looking to throw. It's Holstein. Finds an open target on the left side. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Why, another great pass by this quarterback. You know, you really got to give a lot of credit to the offensive coordinator and the quarterback today. They protected the ball well, but maintained a calculated level of aggression in keeping this game out of reach from their opponent.
Pulls it in. It's Smith. They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39.
You know, they've got a lead here late in the game, and the play calling, I think, shows you how much confidence they have in this quarterback. He's had a pretty clean game today, and this decision to still throw the ball with the lead shows you that they believe he's going to make the right decisions and make accurate throws.
He is a load to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets him. Pass caught, second down now. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Caught over the middle. It's Odom. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Caught quickly. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Looking to chuck it again. Touchdown, Georgia. Still no answer for this offense. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point up and good. They build the lead to 18 here in the final quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And they'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And the Cardinals come up to the line to crank the tempo up here.
Man, this defense has had a great game today. Here we are in the fourth quarter. They've done a nice job of taking the run game completely away, making it a lot easier to zero in on that quarterback in the pass game.
Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
Looking to pass. It's Rayner. Swarm for the pass rush. A sack. We'll see if they can overcome the sack. Second and very long.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
Offense gets set up here. It's third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play.
Boy, Chris, it has been tough sledding today for the old man under center. At this point, you just hope he's able to get out of this game healthy.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Looking for a man deep on the right side. Can't connect in the long throw. Incomplete. A fourth down stop. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field.
Chris, I totally understand why they would go for this here at this point in the game. You're down by 3 scores. We're in the second half. They felt the pressure with the possession that they had, the field position that they had. They needed to make something happen. Unfortunately, not able to come through.
They make the tackle, but all the way down to the 17.
Well, how about this aggressive approach by this offense? They've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and these guys are continuing to throw the football. I think the offense coordinator understands that he can't allow his team to get too comfortable or complacent, even with having a lead here in the fourth.
That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
Scanning the field, it's Holstein. intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
That's just a poor decision by the offensive coordinator and the quarterback. Working with the lead, run the football here and work the clock. Instead, throws it into coverage. Now they got a chance to get right back in the game.
The tight end goes in motion before the snap. And the back gets the football. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. On this winds up a safety.
Man, that is a big-time play by this defense, and the only way they can score points without getting a turnover. That should give this team a spark.
No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. We come back out protecting a safe lead. What an awesome feeling to be way ahead on a big road game. And now the first play of this drive. They'll begin at the 36. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Caught on the outside. It's Smith.
Well, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Lucky for the junior quarterback that didn't get picked off. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Looking downfield. It's Holstein. Oh, he makes the catch. And they do pick up 1st down yardage. Set up now at the 44.
Well, he's been their go-to guy all game long. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. They go his way again, and it works out.
Finds his man. It's Odom. They stop him, but it's a 1st down.
I just continue to be in awe of this offense. Even with the lead, these guys are going to play for 60 minutes. They do not let up. Here they are. Typically, you'd want to run the football here to work the clock, but these guys stick to the game plan and keep throwing the football, trying to get more yards.
And it's incomplete. He dropped the 1st down pass over the middle.
Well, this offense has had a great day today. The game is out of reach. I'd be curious to know why the starting quarterback's even still in the game, and why is he throwing the football?
Pass rush closing in. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Grab down the middle. It's Humphreys. The reception, that's about 7 yards, but 4th down coming up here. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Caught over the middle. They've got him down, but the offense gets the 1st down they needed to just run the clock out. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. Georgia setting up with a 1st and 10 now. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. It's a quick grab. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal. Game is clearly wrapped up, with the offense looking to rub it in here in the final minute. To throw, it's Holstein. Looks left and finds his target there. Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now. And the offense will spend a timeout, stopping the clock with 22 seconds remaining. Second and goal for the offense. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Touchdown, Bulldogs. They are pouring it on now.
You know, coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
Now they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work.
Hey, it's the fourth quarter here. They're trying to get that football back. I don't blame them. Unfortunately, they couldn't come up with it.
First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Looking deep down the right side. But this one is broken up, falls incomplete.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
Third down play for this offense. And now a late timeout is taken. 6 seconds showing on the clock. It's third down for the offense. To throw, it's Rayner. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
A loss of 9 on the play. Coming up, fourth down.
This was a case of a higher-ranked, respected team that came in here and handled business. Did what we expected them to do, Kirk, but they did it with impressive focus and execution.
Man, you said it. These guys just seem to be on a mission today. They weren't going to let anything get in their way, especially another ranked opponent. This team was motivated from the opening kickoff.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.